But as we have seen on this program, there is a downside to these new technologies and platforms. So here are some suggestions on how to respond to the dangers. Number one, recognize there is a problem. As seen earlier on this program, there are individuals who set out to enslave you. Holding billions of followers is a good indication of their success. As Sean Parker now admits, the founding philosophy behind Facebook was, how do we consume as much of your time and conscious attention as possible? And let's not forget his concern for the next generation when he lamented, God only knows what it's doing to our children's brains. As we've seen today, the internet, social media, and smartphones consume a lot of our time, but social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and others affect the way that we communicate. Don't slough off the dangers. Point number one is recognize there is a problem. Number two, determine if you have a problem. Addiction is sometimes an elusive term, but clearly millions, if not billions, don't control their time and their emotions on social media. It controls them. For most people, a little honest introspection should be telling, but most people live in denial, just as an alcoholic lives in denial. For your well-being, recognize there is a problem and determine if you have a problem. And finally, number three, tame the beast. There are common sense ways to take charge of your life. If you find you can't follow any of them, maybe Silicon Valley is in control. Here are a few suggestions, and we might want to add television along with the internet. Mealtime should be time out from social media and tech devices. Put them away. Set time limits for each day and stick with them. Keep a log of every minute you spend on social media. Never text, Twitter, or view your Facebook when visiting with others. It's rude. Never text while driving. Call time out one day a week. Call time out when fishing or playing golf. My friends, consider seriously your relationship to these technologies and platforms. Question how much time you spend on them. Question what kind of discourse you exhibit. Are you courteous? Are you vulgar, rude, or disrespectful? Just because it's out there doesn't mean it's good for you. The Bible gives this sound advice. All things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but not all things edify or build up. That's found in 1 Corinthians 10, verse 23. A similar statement to the people of Corinth is made in chapter 6, verse 12. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. And so I ask, who is in control? Is it you, or is it Silicon Valley playing you like a fiddle? What about your family? Be sure to come back next week when Richard Ames, Wallace Smith, and I, along with guest presenter Rod McNair, will help you make sense of our present world, and will share with you the inspiring teachings of Jesus Christ and why he must and will return to straighten out the mess we've created for ourselves.